We shall look at bar graphs today. And bar graphs actually look something like this, with rectangular bars that represents a few data. The good thing about this bar graph is that they have given us the scale, which actually shows the actual numbers. Bar graphs also tell us a few categories. For instance, in this case, this bar graph shows us the number of members in each of the leisure club at a community center. So, first question, which leisure club has the greatest number of members? For this, we can look at the height of the bar graph, and the leisure club with the tallest height is Dancing. This shows us that Dancing has the greatest number of members. The next question is, what is the total number of members in all 4 clubs? For this, we need to count each club individually. If you look closely at the diagram, each small square actually represents 1 unit, or in this case, 1 member. So for badminton, it has 28 members. For cooking, they have 19 members. For dancing, the number is 36. And for sewing, the number is 25. Hence, let's add up the total number of members. 28 plus 19 plus 36 plus 25 equals to 108. So the answer is 108 members. This is another type of bar graph known as a double bar graph. And for double bar graphs, they actually show 2 sets of data. In this case, is your expenditure in blue and your revenue in green. So what is the meaning of these words? Expenditure means spending. How much you actually spend in a month. And for company's revenue, revenue shows how much the company earns. Or it could be salary. The first question is, describes the company's performance in the 3rd quarter of the year. And for 3rd quarter of the year, it means that it's from July to September. Because Jan to March is 1st, April to June is 2nd, July to September is the 3rd quarter, and October to December is the 4th quarter. If we see closely in the 3rd quarter, from July to September, expenditure and revenue is at the same level, which means there are no profits earned in this 3rd quarter. How much you earn is also how much you spend. So we can say that the company's expenditure is equal to its revenue, and hence there are no profits. Which leads to the second question. In which quarter did the company actually make a profit? For a company to actually make a profit, its revenue should actually be more than its expenditure. And if you look at the diagram again, the only quarter that actually makes a profit is from October to December. Hence, the answer would be in the 4th quarter. So, was the company profitable in the first year of operation? Profitable means that the total revenue should be more than the total expenditure. But is it really more profitable? Let's check. In the first quarter, it actually made a loss. And in the second quarter, it also made a loss. In the 3rd quarter, it is quite even because there are no profits. And in the final quarter, it actually made a profit. So in total, we can clearly see that the company's total expenditure is more than its revenue, which means that the company is making a loss. So no, the company is not profitable because its total expenditure is more than its total revenue. And I use E and R for short. Last question, what was the trend of the company's revenue over 4 quarters? Please note that revenue actually refers to the green color bars. And for the green color bars, we realize that for the revenue, it's actually increasing throughout the year. So we can say that it is an increasing trend over the 4 quarters. And we're done with bar graphs.